Aries, come out to play. Hi, Aries. What's going on, my troublemaking Rams? What's good? If you hear this ruckus in the background and you clicked on that thumbnail, you know you've reached Readings by Marvelous Madame. I am Marvelous One in the flesh. Welcome back to the Marvelous Show, baby. This is going to be your July 2018. How does Bae feel about you? I've been all up in your business, and I can't wait to deliver your message. Now, how you guys doing? Let me get this last card. Bam. All right. Just pulled your last card here. How you guys doing? As for me, I've been apologizing for you to everybody that is here with me. I did start out late. I had a lot going on. I've been experiencing my ascension symptoms. I had a lot going on last week. My birthday was June 30th. I promised I was going to go live. I'm sure nobody cared. That's okay. I had a lot going on. Family in town. I was sick off and on. I had to work. I had a 16-year-old birthday party to plan. I had a lot going on. Individual that is near and dear to me upset me. I did not see him on my birthday. I actually did. But that's another story. That ain't your business. I was feeling some kind of way about it, and I was mad. I tried to sit down and do you guys' reading. Spirit was like, you will love it. I'm not on that with you. I just wasn't able to get those out, guys. I had a lot going on. Thank you for everybody that has reached out to me and said it was okay to take a break. I definitely wasn't expecting that, but shit happens, right? So I apologize to you guys, and I really, really appreciate you being here again. Now, this is Readings by Marvelous Madame, as I stated. Thank you, thank you, thank you if you're here. I appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, there's going to be an intro. This is that part of the show where I invite you down to the link, the description box below, where this video is going to be time-stamped as to where the reading will actually start, okay? So if you care to skip this marvelous intro, go and give that box a visit. And it's going to let you know where we're starting. If you hear clicking in the background, I'm trying to get my Palo Santo popping. And now, as you know, let's go ahead and get into this intro. I do have some things that I want to touch on. As you guys all know, I start off every video with gratitude. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you all from the moon and back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions to my channel. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for booking me for your personal readings. Thanks for putting me in your business. I definitely appreciate it, and I want you to keep doing it. Now get ugly. Now for the month of July, I am instituting, of course, the 15% off discount on all of the readings that I offer, guys. Hey, okay. That's going to entitle you 15% off as my subscriber to my readings. I offer 3. Let's check this time. All right, we getting it in. I do offer 3. That's going to be there for you if you want to. Now, in addition to that, I'm going to be instituting bonus readings. The extended bonus readings are going to be for free, okay? And it's going to be based on the traffic, views, and likes and shares, okay? Based on that, I'm going to be pulling random throughout the month. It's not going to be a schedule. It's going to be called extended bonus reading, and it's going to be about love. That's it. And we're going to be just going and getting into depth about the energy surrounding your love life that day and getting it in. Okay. All right. I got through that pretty goddamn quick. Get ugly. I want to go ahead and touch on a little bit of astrology right now. Part of the reason that I was so stagnant and I couldn't move is, you guys, because Mars is retrograde, Aries. Mars is forcing all of us to reevaluate the way we act on our impulses. And more importantly, it drains our fucking willpower. Okay, I have Taurus in that house. Taurus and Mars is not necessarily the greatest placement. Taurus being a very earthy, very slow, steady as you go type of sign. Meets your sign, the planet of this is your ruler, by the way, Aries, the planet of action. So you guys are probably getting hit hard too, because your planet that rules your sign is in retrograde. I apologize for that. The moon is never in retrograde, thank God. You ain't never heard about the moon being in retrograde. Get ugly. Now, But what the moon does do is every 2 or 3 days, we fucked up because we are moon children. Ow. So that's us. Well, we all have something, a pro and a con. Let's wrap. Let's go. So Aries, that's what's going on. And as a result of that, it drained my willpower. So I know you guys are catching the flux. Okay. So as it stands today, we have 4 planets in retrograde: Mars, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. Okay. Yesterday would have been 5 because, well, actually the day before yesterday, it was 5 because Jupiter went direct yesterday. So right now, congratulations, because the planet of gifts and luck and all of that good stuff is direct. So that gives us some relief in all of the shit that's going on. Now get ugly. Again, we have Mars, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto all in retrograde, as well as Chiron. Chiron is not a planet. Chiron is a comet, also known as the wounded healer. I'm not going to go into that right now, okay? But basically what it's all doing is having us to reevaluate. The overall theme for all of this retrograde madness and is for us to slow down and reevaluate things and heal them. The overall inspired action, or the intended action for us to do in this retrograde, heavy retrograde for the summer, is release patterns that no longer serve us. Now, in addition to that, the goddamn moon, new moon in Cancer, partial solar eclipse is going on July 12th and 13th at 20 degrees of Cancer. All right, so I'm letting you guys know, again, this is heavy release patterns that no longer serve us type of energy, in addition to the 4 planets being in retrograde and Chiron. On July 26th, Mercury will go in retrograde. That's going to throw us back into 5 planets plus Chiron, which makes 6 in a couple weeks. So release patterns, guys. Start doing the work, Aries. I realize you guys don't do emo. How you guys surviving in my season? I know, you know, not only is your ruler retrograde, you're in the middle of Cancer season. So I know that's really getting on your damn nerves. Let me know, and I can tell by your cards that you definitely have not been dealing with people, because you just like, this is just too much for me. I'm looking at the cards. We'll get into them in a second. So I just want to give you a little eclipse advice. So eclipses come and clean shit out that don't serve you, okay? Eclipses is going to make space for the next person, place, or thing. So release patterns and whatever you haven't released that you didn't know that you needed to release, the universe is going to shake that out. And it might be uncomfortable. Let it roll. Because if you hold on to something that the universe intends for you to release that no longer serves you, you're going to enter into a brand new soul contract, or a contract of karma with some shit that you really didn't want. We know how that works. That's a whole nother video. Okay. So that's what I need for you guys to do. Let me check the time and see where we at. Ooh, we still got a couple minutes. So one last point to this, and then we're going to go ahead and get started, is that just like Mercury being in retrograde, as I stated, the overall action, the overall inspired action is to make us go back and reevaluate things, that reevaluate. Mars wants us to, you know, evaluate how we act on things because it's the action planet. But I'm talking about overall, whenever there is a retrograde, when the planet goes to sleep and it's not operating at its fullest capacity. And what that means is we need to go back and reevaluate what that planet is there to do. So whatever the planet does, whatever the planet rules, that's what we need to go back, take a step back and reevaluate and sit the fuck down. I can tell you right now, Aries, that you guys have definitely been doing that as it pertains to love, or Bae has been doing that for you or with you, or again, the energy can go back and forth. So again, people, places, or things may come back. That phone call you've been waiting on may come through, or the phone call you don't want may come through. I'm just letting you know. And people was going to come back. I know a couple months ago you guys were dealing with some breakups. It was heavy season. We had a lot of third party energy going on. Those individuals might be making their way back to you, Aries. So I want you guys to be strong. Take deep breaths. And if the person has not been in your life in the past couple months, remember what an ex is. If they're not doing something, and they may not still do that thing. So we want to make good decisions, and we don't want to carry somebody with us and enter into some new karma over some shit that we already know what the outcome is going to be. Okay, let's rock. Let's get into these cards. So this is going to be the Illuminated Tarot. I am not choosing the deck for the month of July, and I might not do it for August either. I do like to change the decks every month. The energy is heavy, so I went back to my go-to deck, which is the Illuminated Tarot. It is blended. I do talk about both playing card divination and regular tarot. So I read them the same way. You don't have to worry about it. It's not going to get strange. Now, with that being said, I just want to say, let's talk about how I do things. This is going to be a 5-card reading, okay? So it's going to be one romance angel oracle card that represents the overall theme for the month with how does Bae feel about you. 2 cards that represent the most recent past or present, what just happened and what's happening now. 1 card that represents the heart of the matter or the bottom of things, and then 2 cards that represent the overall outcome, as well as 1 card that represents the bottom of the deck energy to give us a more solidified message. You already know how we do things. Now, your card for July 2018 on how does Bae feel about you, Aries, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That makes sense. The reason why it makes sense is because you guys have been catching the flux. Just to let you know, go and do some research on Chiron. Chiron is retrograde and is in Aries right now. So you guys are dealing with a lot of reevaluating, having to take a step back, going within for contemplation. I'm already seeing this because your first goddamn card right out the damn gate, the first card that represents your energy is letting me know that that's what's going on. And I can look at it and tell. You guys have been in your head a lot. You guys move, bitch. Hey, get out the way. Get out. That's what you guys do. I almost crip walked. No gang affiliation. Ow. So what I'm saying is that that's what's going on. And I know this because I'm looking at the cards. Get ugly. I know that what's going on, this hope, healing, and optimism, the bottom of the deck energy is the star, first major arcana. I can look at the cards and tell that that's what's going on with you and Bae. So there is one person, Bae, some person that you're still connected to. I see that you guys have taken some type of break. I see that you guys have been in conversation, but right now it's strained. I see that. The good news is that the problem, I think, is that there's been a lack of communication. Somebody hasn't been honest with someone about how they feel. So I'm here to let you know how Bae feels about you if you have been in no contact with this person. I'm letting you know that this person has issues that they needed to work on, Aries. And I'm letting you know that there was some contemplation going on. But this person in their heart is waking up. So let's go ahead and get into it. The card at the bottom of the deck, again, your romance angel oracle card, is it safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Energy can go both ways, but this is how Bae feels about you, okay? Or how you feel about Bae. The star card. Okay, hope, healing, and optimism, better times ahead, represented in this deck by the 7 of diamonds. Let me go ahead and double check because sometimes my memory yes, the star. Hope, healing, optimism, better times ahead. Energetically, this is what you guys are feeling. Either you for Bae or Bae for you. Again, this is how Bae feels about you. So I can definitely let you know that they're starting to realize that whatever the fuck was holding them back in the past, they're realizing that it's safe for them to love. There's something that has went on between you guys in the last couple of months. I'm not going to go ahead and add up numbers and do any numerology, but I can let you know that in the most recent past and present, there's definitely been some type of falling out between you guys, possibly no contact. Okay, get ugly. And with that being said, this is what's been going on in the background. Okay? So, bottom of the deck energy, first major arcana is the star. Okay? Right off the back, we got the 9 of diamonds. Second major arcana is the hermit. Okay? So, Bae has withdrew for for Jesus Christ. Withdrew within themselves for contemplation and inner wisdom. I'm gonna say inner tube. Jesus Christ. That's what's been going on, and that makes sense because if you're being guided to say it's safe for you to love, then it's obvious that in the past this person wasn't open to it. Newsflash, Aries, that shit is about to change. Okay, so yes, they were in hermit mode. They withdrew. That's why there's been no contact. And if it has been contact, it's been through text. It ain't been no major conversations. But the news is here, baby. The tide is turning, darling. I'm looking at this and letting you know. Because in the heart of the matter, I'm going to skip ahead one just for a second. We got the Judgment card. So that's the wake-up call right there. Pause. Let's talk about these zodiacs. Let's talk about the zodiacs. Right off the top, I can let you know we got strong earth energy, Aries. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you're dealing with. We got we have water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have fire energy here. You are in your own sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? We don't have any swords, okay? So we have strong water, fire, and earth, all right? That's what you're dealing with. That's what you're dealing with. Now, Bae went into hermit mode. Bae is starting to feel like that there's better times ahead and is optimistic about that. Listen, you can't take inspired action to move forward and make a damn decision unless you think, unless you feel that there's going to be some type of good times ahead with the person. That's a good jump. Because in the past, I can tell you right now, the card that represents, okay, the most recent past or present, in addition to the the hermit, is the Three of Wands, represented by the Three of Clubs. That's fire, baby. So the progression, the effort, the withdrawal is successful. This is a love reader. The first stage of what pushed Bae into the damn position to make the progress to come forward towards you, and even to feel like it was safe for them to love you, and to feel like that there were better times ahead, hope, healing, and optimism with this Star card. This Three of Wands is letting us know, check one, first stage complete. How do I know? It's because it's a successful effort. The effort of going and the time that it took by going within and doing the work pays off. By going in hermit mode and focusing on this work that needed to be done. Clubs is the equivalent of wands. Wands is action. They took the initiative to take a step back and really think about this. And in order for a person to do that, they have to love you. We don't go and meet somebody on the damn bus stop and be like, I'm just going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to withdraw. And I'm going to start thinking about how much I love you. Really? That shit don't happen. What the fuck is this? This ain't Never Neverland. Get ugly. So that's what's going on. There's love here. Strong, strong love. Okay? And what do we have as a result of Bae doing that, Aries? We have the announcement, the judgment, second major arcana on the board. That is exactly what they come up with. And what this judgment means is that all of this, I can't even make this up. Get ugly. I just told you that there are rewards, that they're being rewarded for doing the work, right? What do you think the judgment is? It's a renewal. It's the announcement. It's the wake-up call. It's a revival of something that was dead. It's the breath of fresh air needed to move something forward. It's the reward for past efforts. It is your big bright yellow star. Good luck, good job. It's that star that you get in kindergarten when you did good work. When they don't grade, they used to get stickers. Okay? This is karma, good karma for going in and doing the work and really sitting down and going within and figuring out how much this person meant to you. That's what this is. In the heart of the matter, they realize that, Aries, which is beautiful. Okay? And as a result, darling, as a result, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Ow! Second major arcana on the deck. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. I apologize. You guys got 5 major arcana. Get ugly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's a 5-card reading, but you have 3 major arcana on the board as well as the bottom of the deck energy. Hold on. 1, I can't count. The Judgment, the Star, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. Okay? So the outcome is represented by the 10 of Hearts. In this deck, it is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? The 10 of Hearts is right underneath the Ace of Cups. You go, that's the completion. That is the completion of all of the bullshit that you have went through. That is the Three of Wands at work saying we have done what we needed to do. I am realizing what I need to realize. I am looking forward to the love with this person, to moving forward with this person. Hope, healing, and optimism. And now we got the Wheel of Fortune. The Ten of Hearts by itself is a completion. We know that there's love because this is the card. But when we couple that with the Wheel of Fortune, darling, plans are set in motion. You got to put your goddamn stamp on that, Aries. The Wheel of Fortune, darling. So this means that past karma that you're being rewarded for, represented by this Three of Clubs right here, this Three of Wands, that's exactly what the fuck it means. The judgment is karma. That karma went, and the shit that was on in that cup, the shit that was at the top of that wheel, when it turned, fell the fuck off. That's eclipse energy, baby. That's what this is. The Wheel of Fortune, honey. A change of fortune, a new cycle, progress. I just got through telling you that we got hope, healing, and optimism with the star at the bottom of the deck. What do we got? What do we got with this judgment? We know that judgment is a reward for past efforts, a renewal. We know that the Wheel of Fortune, what do we know? A new cycle commencing, a change of fortune or progress. And we also know that the damn Three of Wands, progress. That means, how does Bae feel about you? Bae is feeling quite goddamn victorious and has went in and done their work. How about a round of applause? That's what you get. Okay? We got the Wheel of Fortune next to the Magician, darling. You already know how I feel about the Magician. Get ugly. You have everything in your arsenal. Everything in your arsenal. Bae has everything in their arsenal to manifest the abundance and the love that you guys need. The goddamn Wheel of Fortune is represented in this particular deck by the King of Clubs. We know that clubs is action, baby. And what do we know? What does that damn Magician has? Okay, the abundance, the skill and the tools to transform this into a successful relationship. Let's talk about what the tool, what is included in the tools. Well, first and foremost, baby, we got the cup. Okay. We got the wand. We got the cup for our water. Hey, we got the wand, baby. Fire, action. We got the sword for the air, and we got the pentacle, baby. We need that bag. We got that. You have everything in your arsenal to manifest the abundance and the love that you need. And this is good because this, I haven't been saying it because I put it down in the description below. But this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Get ugly. This is what is going on, Aries, and this cannot be more beautiful. This can go both ways, okay? This can go both ways. I'm going to go ahead and recap. How does Bae feel about you in July 2018? Well, Bae loves you. And Bae realizes that they have been stagnant. They realize that they were the reason why the relationship wasn't moving forward the way that it needed to be moved forward. They realized that the progress, because they had some issues with karma in the past, because they had some things that they were doing that prevented them from moving forward. They're being urged, they're being told, period, point, fucking blank, that it is safe to love. Open your heart, and that's what they do. They started out with the hermit. They went into hermit mode. They really didn't know what to do. They had that karma on their ass. They didn't know what to do, Aries. I feel like this is what you guys are doing, some of you, and I feel like this is what you guys have been going through. I see a split bag here. So like I said, the energy can go both ways. You're going to comment and let me know. You went into Wheel of Fortune. I went into Wheel of Fortune. You went into Hermit. You went into contemplation. You went and withdrew for inner wisdom. The universe is urging you that it's safe to love. Okay. As a result of that, you get rewarded for the work that you did. Okay, you get rewarded for the work that you did, and you had to come and go into that mode in order to realize that there is better times that are coming. Okay, hope, healing, and optimism. Remember, hope, healing from past karma. Okay, what is the judgment? The judgment is a renewal. It's a revival. For those of you that are in a relationship that's stagnant, this is the breath of fresh air that you need to push you forward. Okay, if this is a new relationship, this is letting you know that it's safe for you to love. You don't have to stay stagnant and stuck, Aries. Okay, as a result of that, you end with the Wheel of Fortune next to the Magician. So as a result of that old karma being dumped off that wagon and the wheel turning, a new cycle is about to begin. This is a beautiful time to do it because it's a summer of love. We do have a lot of retrograde planets right now, but this eclipse energy is beautiful because, as I've been telling you guys, if you guys are on the good foot, this energy is going to give you the push that you need to move forward. If you are in stagnant energy but you want to break up, it's going to also help you in that way. Okay, you have everything in your toolkit, in your fanny pack right now to manifest the abundance and the success that you need. And this goes back and forth. This, you can't get no better than this. It is safe for you to love, Aries. This is fantastic. So I don't see any announcements. I don't see anything other than this Ten of Hearts. Now I can let you know that this is not, if this is new, like I said, that's great. But for a good majority of you, this is something that existed that stopped. Because the 10 is committed and contented love, marriage, happy home life, and it's coupled with the Wheel of Fortune. Listen, that means that it already exists. You don't, yes, I do believe in love at first sight, but I also believe in being realistic. This 10 is representative of a love that already exists. So for a good majority of you, for a small portion of you, this is new love. Maybe this is somebody that you have had your eye on, but I really don't see you guys moving forward that quickly with the energy that's on the board with someone who you really don't know that well. But for some of you, this is just you coming to the realization that whatever held you back from moving forward with this person, you can move forward. But for a good majority of you, which is what I'm feeling, this is you. This is an existed love that you're taking to the next level. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. That's what this is. You can't get no better than that, Aries. You better put your damn stamp on it. Congratulations. Again, I don't see anything. This judgment is the announcement. This judgment is the wake-up call. There's going to be a conversation. That's in the heart too, by the way. So this person is ready, basically. And this couldn't be a better time to do it, Aries. So I really, really hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Go ahead, drop me a like. Share this content with the Aries in your life. Let me know how it's playing out. Again, the energy can go both ways, okay? Let me know how this is resonating with you. You know I want to know your business now, so you have to let me know, okay? I certainly hope that you enjoyed it. Again, if it resonated, great. If it didn't, let it skate, Aries. But this is beautiful energy for you, and I'm so, so happy that it's playing out this way because I know you Aries, you went through some breakups in the past. You guys had a lot going on. And I'm happy to report that it's all going to be working out. And this is a beautiful, beautiful season to experience this. This is going to carry you for the entire month. My How Does Bae Feel About You is monthly, okay? So that's what's going to happen. So I certainly and sincerely hope it resonated. Again, go ahead and leave me a like. Go ahead and leave me a comment, Aries. This has been your reading. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the rest of the content. Be looking out for everything that I mentioned at the top of the show, okay? Bye, my Rams, and good luck to everybody.